So what are we discussing today?
We're discussing Santa Claus and how long kids should believe he's real. How long did you believe Santa Claus was real?
That's a tough one. I feel like it was probably between the ages of 7 and 10. I was an only child. So I didn't have people like other older kids or siblings influencing me.
Influencing you like...
One way or the other.
Yeah, but kids at school didn't tell you like, Santa's not real?
That was so long ago, I couldn't remember.
Okay, yeah. See, I feel like I always believed in Santa, but my parents didn't know that they should put some present from Santa, so I literally just grew up thinking I was like the worst child ever because I never got anything from Santa, but I still tried my best. And every year I was like, damn, I gotta do better next year, thinking I was lacking in something. That's why I wasn't getting any presents from Santa, but I don't even think my parents knew how to spell Santa. They didn't speak English.
So when they put presents under the tree, it would just say from like mom and dad, and there would never be any from Santa?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I would ask them, like, what did I do? They're like, I don't know. Like, they would just look really confused,
I
like,
mean,
as me.
in the Hispanic community, is Santa, like, big? Or
No.
is it not, like, taken as seriously, like, as, like, an American kind of culture style thing?
Yeah, it's actually not taken very seriously. They do this, Los Reyes Magos. Have you ever heard of them? It's like, I can't even explain to you what they are, but I know it's a Mexican thing. something with 3 guys, but...
So explain what happened the other day with Axel and how someone was already trying to ruin Santa for him and he's 5 years old.
Yeah. So, I mean, it wasn't on purpose, but his friend, another 5-year-old, has a tablet with Wi-Fi, I guess. So he Googled, is Santa real? And Google was like, no. So then he was, his friend's mom was trying to say, hey, you better behave or Santa's not going to get you any presents. And then Axel's friend said, Santa doesn't even exist, Mom. And then Axel was upset, and he was like, yes, he does. He lives in the North Pole. Santa is real. And he was like so adamant about like Santa is real. And so then that's when I was like, oh gosh. So then I had to like, make something up. And I told his friend like, hey, that's top secret information, Santa. So you can't, Google wouldn't tell you.
You got to do some damage control.
Yeah, I was like, Google wouldn't tell you. And then you can tell, like, his eyes. He was like, oh, like.
It clicked for him.
It did. He was like.
You made him re-believe in Santa.
I think so. Yeah, so anyways, but I don't know how much longer we can continue that because, yeah, I don't know, unless we hire a stranger to come in here dressed up as Santa and tell him I'm Santa and I'm real. I
mean, when we were kids, we didn't have access to technology like these kids have nowadays.
That's true.
So I think it was easier for it to maybe go on longer without it being spoiled.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it was like between age 7 and 10. Somewhere in there when it was probably, I learned the cruel truth that Santa doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But it seems like kids of 5 and younger are already learning that Santa, and that's sad.
Yeah, that is sad because I feel like it's like a magical time from their childhood, and now it's like, I feel like it doesn't even last like 5 seconds because I don't feel like, Axel can hold conversations, he's 5, but I feel like he's still maturity level so young that like he still believes in a lot of things, and he still wonders like, are dinosaurs real? Like certain things like that where he's still questioning it because he's brand new. But
I'm getting like a flashback of when I lived in Germany with my parents, and I think when I was there I was like 8, 9, 10. I remember like every year just waiting, cannot wait to go under the tree and see what Santa got me. And like I would come out like in the middle of the night and like go through my stocking and eat the candy at like 2 in the morning. Oh my parents are sleeping, and I would shake my gifts and kind of give them little feels. And I used to really anticipate Christmas every single year, and like I could not sleep the night before.
That's funny.
I don't know. Axel's not really like that. Maybe there's like a point. I feel like there's like a sweet point where you become more aware of the situation, and then because like right now he just sleeps through. I feel like last couple Christmases we've had to wake him up.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, because to be fair, this last one, the only reason we woke him up was just the scenario because your parents came over and they were already sitting here waiting.
Yeah, and he was sleeping. Exactly.
Yeah, but the other past Christmases when your parents came to visit us at our house and they were spending the night, we wouldn't really wake him up because there was no need.
Well, that's what like a kid who's super anxious for Christmas doesn't need to be woken up.
Oh.
They wake up on their own, and they're the one running around the house like, get up, motherfuckers, let's go, let's open these presents.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, you're right. But I mean, we also have, like, every Christmas Eve, let him stay up as late as he wants. But no, you're right. That part hasn't kicked in yet. It does, though, at a certain age, I swear.
It's not, it may be this Christmas.
It might be this Christmas.
It might be this Christmas that he's like.
Because he kept telling me, like, he was looking at the presents I wrapped, and he's like, I just want to hold it. I'm like, no. He's like, I'm just trying to see how much it weighs. I just want to shake it. I'm like, no. Like, you cannot.
So it seems like there's maybe just like a very sweet few years of that, like, anticipation waiting for. Maybe this Christmas he'll be knocking on our door at 4 a.m, like, let's go. Come on, let's open these presents.
Probably. Probably. Yeah.
I mean, so if we were to prolong, how would we go about, like, how long do you think we can take it till he doesn't believe in Santa?
I think we could take it pretty far.
You think so? I mean, last Christmas, I put those snowy footprints on the ground.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, Santa left snow footprints. And, I mean, I guess I could do something like that every year. And
I'm about to tell him that every kid at school that tells him that Santa's not real is because they've been so bad that Santa had a Men in Black them, like wipe their memory so they don't know he exists because he's never getting them presents again. Like, I'm going to have to come up with some sort of story to cover it all up.
He definitely 100% still believes in Santa, and we have to do what we can to nourish that and keep it going.
Yeah, for sure. And then he'll ruin it for the next one, like way sooner for her. He'll be like, actually, I learned that Santa wasn't real like 5 years later than you, but I'm going to tell you now, little sister.
Because they don't have that emotional self-control to not ruin it for the little one.
Yeah, I mean, well, he might. They do have a 5-year age gap. So maybe by the time she's like, oh my God, I really believe in Santa, and Axel's 10 and she's 5, he'll be like, okay, I'm not going to.
He could. Do you think he'll potentially still believe in Santa at 10?
I'm hoping. And I'm going to make sure that I try my hardest. Like, if he really wants something, I'm going to be like, I'm not getting you that. That's way too expensive. And then I'll go purchase it and put From Santa on there. And then I'll just do that some years. And he'll be like, oh my God, he must be real because my mom was never going to buy this for me.
You know what's funny is my mom, now that I think about it, even after I knew Santa didn't exist anymore, she would put presents under the tree from Santa.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like try and, I don't know, keep tradition or something. But my mom was really good about, like, I'd be like, oh, these are from Santa. And she's like, yeah, Santa left you those.
Yeah, see, I'm like, I've even thought about that too. And I was like, I have to use different writing. Once he starts realizing, like, he can read, I'm going to have to, like, make the writing look way different for Santa. Like,
all fancy and cursive or something.
Something.
All right, well, that is going to wrap up our Santa talk.
Yep.
Have a good one. Peace.